Is it working? Okay, hi guys, and welcome back to some more vlogs with caramida9. Boy, I feel good. I feel extremely rejuvenated these past few days. We are a few days removed from the East Europe Comic Con, to which I went, and yeah, it was an interesting event. It was a lot of fun. I saw or encountered loads of cosplayers that I didn't expect to see that many. I got a lot of free hugs. I ate a lot of overpriced food, played some games, met some internet friends, made some new friends, and overall had a good bunch of fun in a nice atmosphere. And yeah, I just feel not necessarily like a new person, but I just feel generally positive after that event. And yeah, today I'm gonna go ahead and make just like last time I was to one of these sort of events. I'm gonna make like a sort of like slideshow presentation in which I talk and at the same time show you. Guys, what I've been through this last weekend, or previous weekend, depending on when you watch this. Hopefully, I'll upload this one in time, although I'm already procrastinating on it a lot. But anyway, here we go. Before the actual PAX began, it's not PAX. I don't know why I call it PAX because I heard a lot of YouTubers saying PAX, but yeah, it's not PAX. It's Comic Con. Before the Comic Con began, I did have my prom party from my university. 4 years coming to an end, and got a few nice pictures over here. This one is one of the favorites. I set it up as my main profile picture around on Facebook. I think it really captures my determination, if I may say so myself. But yeah, it was an interesting party. A lot of dancing, free food over here compared to the Comic Con, and I did stay very late at night. And as exhausted and tired as I was, there was no stopping because Comic Con was coming right up next morning, and I went for it. No hesitation. I my body may drop, but I can't stop. When I arrived over there, I decided to start off with some food, with some tacos, which I specifically mentioned not to be spicy, but the guy made them spicy anyway, so that was not a very good start. Uh, from the get-go over there, my mouth was getting numb and burning, but hey, got to try out some tacos, I guess. Then before entering, I saw this creature in the distance. Yeah, I was too scared to get any closer to that, but it was one of the attractions over there. And finally, obviously, entered the Comic Con. Lots of places to go, many people, a lot more than the previous events I've been to. I guess, the previous events like the Dream Hack or the Bucharest Gaming Week, those were more like gaming evented events. And there were cosplayers to those as well, nothing to say about that. But compared to this one, there were much fewer. I mean, the Comic Con had loads and loads of them, and we're gonna go through them in just a bit. Before going on, I mean, the first stop at the Comic Con was obviously the Game of Thrones panel, and as we can see, and as we are already well known, winter is indeed coming. And next picture over here, we can see one of the most terrifying creatures from all the corners of the known world and Westeros. Next to it is a White Walker, by the way. Then, after a long queue, I did get the chance to finally sit on the Iron Throne myself, and I think this little GIF over here perfectly represents my attitude as a future leader. Moving on, I got to get some pictures with the cosplayers, meeting some of my favorite waifus over here from ReZero, for example. Got two of them. Got to meet my most recent favorite one, Megumin from Konosuba. There's also these guys who were robbing people at point blank with their guns at point blank range all over the Comic Con. It was pretty fun seeing them again and again. Also met with Hatsune Miku, the famous singer Vocaloid. Yeah, ate some ice cream and then eventually I decided to go out and crash on a pillow because I was wrecked at that point. Like I had the previous night completely spent on the prom and then I went early in the morning. I did have some sleep, but not much. And I went to it and I kept walking all over the place at the Comic Con, seeing all the attraction, meeting some of my internet friends. So I was like just, fucking crashing right then and there. And yeah, that's pretty much where the first day ended. Then I came back again the next day. The Comic Con did took place Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but and I took a subscription for all of the days or a ticket, whatever you want to call it. Unfortunately, the I couldn't go on the first day because of the prom, but I went in the other two. Next day, I was a little bit more well rested. I went back ahead saw I went a little bit to there was a cosplay competition. There was a cosplay competition on the previous day as well for like Blizzard characters. Didn't get any pictures of that, but there was a very cool Sylvanas cosplay over there. And yeah, cosplay over here, cosplay contest. Don't I'm not sure how well you can see from the pictures, but there were some guys. Those of you guys who are more familiar with my anime might know who these people are. I'm not really that good, and that's what I've been trying to tell my friends who are much more into manga and anime that they should have come because they would have recognized a lot more cosplayers than I did, and probably had a lot more fun in that regard. Took a lot more pictures. I went ahead and took a try out on poker, coming back at like some sort of like Westworld panel, I think it was called. I completely busted my ass over there. Apparently, I am just not good at poker. I don't know when to go in and when to go out. So yeah, I lost multiple times. I did make a pretty interesting tattoo right after that, so got that as a memory. I still have it. It's not a permanent tattoo or anything like that. It's just something that you put a little bit over and it goes off in a few washes. But pretty decent. And I had a little bit of fun on some weird VR experience over here. This one was really crazy, dude. Like there was like some sort of like skydiving simulator, and it would set you up on this like machine that you can see over here. And the thing is that you could balance on it, but you could go in all sorts of like different angles, and especially if you wanted to like dive downwards, and you would go and you'd really have to hold yourself into the hands. You needed a little bit of strength for that one. It was crazy, and believe me, it felt like really real having the VR on and then taking a dive and then actually feeling the gravity pull on yourself. I was like, okay, that was pretty scary. Probably uh, won't do that again pretty soon. Got myself a little bit of hair dye and tried it on a little bit, and now I know why the spray hair dye is pretty much never used. It's very poor. Need to use a lot to get a little bit of effect, and it just goes away. Even if you just scratch your hair a little bit, it just goes everywhere but except the hair, so it's not good. It's actually a like full body hair dye, blue dye. I mean, you can use it on skin as well to keep me just in case I might cosplay Undyne at some point, but not so sure about that. I definitely will want to cosplay next Comic Con, but we'll probably try something a little bit more simple. I did have another interesting dessert in the second day. It was some new invention that I haven't seen before. The traditional kurtosh kolak combined with ice cream and some topping. Pretty good. What can I say? I'd say it's a pretty solid combination. Went ahead and had a panel where I tested some phone by playing some Monster Hunt on Hearthstone, and then finally ended up with a little bit of FIFA competition over there, which I once again got my ass kicked by like a fifth grader or something like that. Oh, well, of course. And before I left, I got to meet some Adventure Time cosplayers. Look at that. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. All in all, once again, a very lovely event. I had a lot of fun, and it was definitely worth going to. The food and the other things that I bought for, in preparation for future cosplays were exceptionally expensive. So that is my only not disappointment but my only complaint with that. I mean, it's understandable, but when you pay almost three times the price for a fucking soda, it starts to sting, so the recommended thing would be to like bring food with you from home or from like a shop nearby or whatever. It's not it's not very pleasant to carry food along with you, but it's definitely you will definitely feel it in the pocket. Like I spent way more money than I should at this event. But anyway, that's pretty much it. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed watching. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe to see more, and I'll see you next time. We're going to make. Bye bye.